On today's podcast, we're going to talk about ensuring your areas are optimized for safety. So stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
Inspiration for our podcast today comes from outside of work. We needed to have some rugs cleaned and decided to move everything out of the rooms being steamed, as opposed to cleaning around the larger items. Now, you don't realize how much stuff you have in a room until you see it empty. In addition, you start to question what needs to make its way back in and how you'll arrange it. While waiting for the carpets to be done, I was listening to some talk radio. They were going over what millennials are requesting as new benefits and how things have to change to meet those requests. These two things made me wonder how often changes are made in your facility to ensure optimized safety, efficiency, and productivity are present. If you follow the 5S methodology, you know that constant and never-ending improvement is a major factor in the success of a facility. But unfortunately, that's the way we've always done it, comes into play far too often. We know that you can't move most machinery and general layouts, but you can focus on the best situations possible in every area. So focus on the things you can change and adopt moving forward into the future over remaining in the ideals of the past. We look forward to seeing you next week for another Warehouse Safety Tips. Until then, have a great week and stay safe.
Before moving on, here's a word from one of our sponsors. If you've ever been to or worked in a warehouse, you know just how important safety is to both management and staff. It's almost impossible to go 10 steps without seeing safety tape, angles, signs, and/or safety products. It's these items that show us how to be safe and avoid danger in the workplace. And if you're looking for the best products to make this happen, look no further than Mighty Line. Mighty Line floor signs and floor markings offer the best industrial products out there. We're proud to have Mighty Line as the official floor sign and floor marking company for the Warehouse Safety Tips podcast and site. Go to mightylinetape.com/safety tips to request a sample pack of their incredible safety signs and floor markings. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. If you visit warehousesafetytips.com, you'll find the show notes for this episode and access to all of our blog posts, previous podcasts, advertiser information, and much more. Thank you for listening to Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.